Simon Ekpa's case is closed. Performs excellently in appeal court today. Go live before the judges. Wow, my dear listeners, in fact, Simon Ekpa's appearance today for a pre-appeal in court was excellent. In fact, his performance was splendid. I can't just say much, but what I observed was something that is so unbelievable. Simon Ekpa, in fact, answered so well why being invited for a pre-hearing, because is to be prepared for the appeal. Now, my dear listeners, I will beg you to spare me a little of your time as I drop this information in reality behind for you. Please go nowhere because we'll be having it in full details. Now, the appeal court lawyers invited Simon Ekman's lawyer and Congumeres to come over. That they are going to have a conversation with him, a legal conversation with him, you know, to prepare his client Simon Ekman for the hearing, and to know if his case is very very solid enough to be taken for the appeal. Then Congomares, being a very smart and intelligent lawyer, went to meet the lawyers, you know. And why with the lawyers? You won't believe the lawyers were like shocked. Okay, you are here, Congomares. Okay, what about your client? You're supposed to come here with him. Congomares said, no, no, I can be here even in his without him. I can answer all of the questions that you people actually need to ask him. I'm his representative and all of that. So they said no, that you're supposed to come with him, because what we are having here today is a legal discussion. Because we will still need to hear from him himself to know if his case is very very strong and solid enough to take to the appeal. Okay, so conglomerate said, okay, and what do you now want me to do? Because he's not here. So they said, we need him here. He said, okay, you know what? Give me a written document to take to Kimakoski prison to show to them as a proof that you people invited him to court for a pre-hearing. So these judges did as said. So conglomerates took the paper to Kimakoski Correctional Center to discuss this with them over there. And believe me, it was a surprise, a very big surprise, as these people actually, did as said. And after that, Congumeres now said that okay, I will do as you people as demanded. So as early as 10 a.m., Congumeres landed in Kemakoski Correctional Center to meet Simon Ekman. Getting to that very place, he presented the document of which they saw and approved and allowed Simon Ekman to go with him. And then when they got there, to go with him to the appeal court. So when they got there, getting to that very place, Simon Ekman sat with Congomares on seat, and sitting with him, Simon Ekman asked Congomares intelligently, and why am I here? And what is the reason for my being here? Are you not supposed to be the one to represent me? Congomares said, you are right, but your presence is demanded. So he now asked Congomares again, okay, what is the objective for my coming, or what's the objective of this very meeting? So Congomares said, okay, the objective is that there is need to have you here so that legal matters can be discussed, and also they will be able to know if your case is solid and strong enough to take to the appeal. He said, I understand all of that, but what I'm asking is my objective. What is the objective of this very case? Okay, Congomares replied back again. The objective of this very case is to make sure that your case is safe to be taken to the appeal court. And I said, okay, I understand now. But then, whatever I say here, is it going to be used against me in appeal court? Kongumare said, of course, yes, it will. Reason being that you need to have some evidences to present as as a backing to support you in the appeal court. Okay, and that was what happened um, before the court. So the listening began as Simon Ekpa began to speak. Believe me, it was so sweet that Ekpa was able to defend himself before the pre-hearing period with the judges. All Simon Ekpa said was in line with all that was demanded from him. And at the end of the day, the judges had, arrived at a positive, a positive reply, and all Samuel Ekpa need was needing for his appeal to be properly presented on the said date was all put up and submitted to him and his lawyer conglomerates. Now everything is now appearing to be a reality, as Simon Ekpa will be prepared to face the appeal squarely as as a winner of the trial. Now the judges haven't spoken with Simon Ekpa, has pleaded for his cooperation and pleaded that he must be in order and make sure he keep to time as promised. They have also said that peace is what is best needed, especially in cases like this. No one should interrupt the trial, either by trick or by wish. So everything ended well as Simon Ekpa got back and was sent back to his Kimakoski prison as it is. In fact, today was very lovely, lively, and in fact, it's a success. This pre-trial hearing really favored Simon Ekpa because now the judges now understood the whole thing and how everything actually went in district court, and now they have something to hold as a backing and also as a backup to listen to, even if any lie is told in the district court. It was a comprehensive talk and Simon Ekpa left victorious. My dear listeners, you can see that Simon Ekpa is getting a lot of support and backings, and believe me, with these backings, I don't think any politics can be played to deny him his freedom and his victory. Please help share this video, let everyone lay a hand on it, let it go viral, and let information be dropped behind. Thank you.